Hey everybody, welcome back to Stranded Alien Dawn. I am your host Mino. Thank you for joining. Our survivors have just about caught up. It is the morning of day 4 and they have done what we've asked them to do. So, we have got to look at a more permanent situation for living. The first thing we're going to need is to get some extraneous farm stuff going. Let's go with some mushrooms here. We can use that for healing balms and first aid kits and all kinds of fun stuff later. That's the buttermelon. We know that one. Peculiar bush. Now this one, that's a fun one. Make wine. And is there a silicon one? Or you? Bird nest. Okay, that's not going to help us at all. We also do need a silicon plant of some kind. It's a red pointy doohickey. Wow, way over here. Well, okay. If we spot a closer one, we can substitute it. But we also need some bright leaf. Yeah, some of this. Now this is going to be super important. That is cotton. Now the cotton, that's how we're going to make clothes. So we need to start growing this early, like this season. So, matter of fact, let's go ahead. Silicon we don't need till we have power. Oh, but it's so far away. They're going to do this one first anyway. Yeah, that's a decent order. Let's go ahead and leave that. Yeah, we'll leave that for now. Now we also need to build them some more permanent bedrooms. They obviously are going to need their own space. Hugo has lost his love there, and Kana is becoming a problem. Does not like Quinn or Vicente. Vicente's got, an equal problem with Kana, but then here's Quinn. Now he's got a problem with Vicente, who does not have a problem with Quinn. Vivian's cool though, so good on Vivian. There's a couple of Swedens going on, but yeah. Anyway, they need their own space, don't they? So let's go into... Oh, and you know what? We don't know how to build houses yet, so we are in a pickle. Let's go into our research. We need to build lightning rods, just in case another storm comes up. And then we're going to need construction basics. That's how we're going to build a house. Long distance travel, we're going to want to check out stuff like that pretty quick. Meat plant, because meat plant. And oh, well, wait. No. We're actually going to need metal refinement, and we're going to need oil extraction. I think we need these two things before we can make fuel. And fuel is going to be very important. Every time we send out the trading pod here, it consumes 50 fuel. And they only sent us with, how much is 1,200. And got a bit, but, once that runs out, it's gone unless we know how to make some. So we've got to learn how to make fuel quick. The same with a hot air balloon. Once we get that going, I think that costs 30 per time we send. So, yeah. So now we have research. Somebody will be doing that, and let's get them going. I don't know why I'm paused. Morning of day 5, breakfast time. A colony ship has shown up. Now this is how we will do our trading. We can buy and sell from here, but we really don't have anything to sell yet. Nothing we want to spare at least. And planetary ownership, as you can see, 950,000. We have 240,000 to start, and we're going to have to spend some of that. Got to spend money to make money, So, yeah. Different types of ships will show up. They'll buy different things for different amounts, yada, yada, yada. But primarily, this is where we have to buy fuel or sell fuel if we want to, but mainly buy fuel if we don't know how to make it. So, yeah. we're going to leave them be on this particular run. We did discover our cloth blossom and glitter cap, it looks like. Lightning rods are researched, but we're only 23% into construction basics. Quinn, stop whatever you're doing. Get back over here. Research, please. So we're going to let Quinn finish up researching the construction. And as you can see, I'm clearing out some trees and whatnot so we can have some construction material. And join you guys back here in just a few. Now, one of the tricks is that this is a living planet, so these birds have been killing these guys. And I don't want good meat to go to waste. Actually, let's not butcher. Don't butcher yet. What I want to do, real quick, hopefully they'll build this quick. Under production, I believe. No, it's under ranching. Yeah, they moved that. See, ranching's a new thing. Let's build a large drying rack. A wooden one. Let's put that over here by where the kitchen and whatnot's going to be. A couple of them, actually. We will not use the smoke leaf in here. That's just going to be for meat and hides. If we can get them to build this, actually, we'll force that to happen. Hey, Vicente, stop what you're doing. Build that. Okay, so once those are built, we'll get these butchered, and they're decaying. They're decaying pretty quick, actually. Oh, let's go ahead and butcher. Hopefully we'll time it to where these will be done in time for the meat to go here instead of onto a shelf. We'll hope. And if not, we give it our best shot, right? Anyway, onward they go. And they finally learned construction basics. Awesome. That colony ship is still hanging out, but yeah, we don't want to mess with that. What we want to do is build them a house. So check this out. Hugo, digging Katina. Alright, how's Katina doing? Digging Hugo. No problem, right? Now remember Vicente? He had a problem with Kana, and Quinn, well, look at that. Yeah, it's just Kana now. Vivian, he's cool with. Vivian, she's cool, except with Kana. Uh-oh. You noticing trend? Not with Kana. Here's Kana. Look at this. Oh, Kana's just bitter. Kana is just a bitter, bitter lady. And is somewhat happy, so I don't completely get it. I really don't get it. So I guess we're gonna have to give her some stuff to help her out here. She likes veggie stew, and she likes decorations. Okay, so we need to get her own space. We need to get her some veggie stew, and we need to get some decorations going. Because, good God. Alright, we also need some storage for food. I want to expand the farm, and I want to build some storage for the expansion. So, time to get to planning. Let's see what we can do. So the first thing I'm doing is expanding the farm area. This is all the stuff I want to grow. I put in some smoke leaf and some buzzshroom because, of course, right? The glitter cap that we studied, that's going to be our healing balm. And then over here, the fruit bush, and that's going to be our wine. So all of this is kind of just extraneous crafting material, that sort of thing. Now over here is the silicon leaf and the cloth blossom. I put them outside of the fenced area because animals won't eat that, so I don't need to worry about it. Now this, I need to harvest. We're going to be using cloth quick, so I want to go ahead and get that. Silicon though, we're not going to be using that early on until we get electricity. So I'm not sure I want to harvest that quite yet. We'll turn off a harvest there. And this is where I put the bushes and the blade grass so that we can get sticks and hay. I don't want to harvest that either until we need to harvest it. That doesn't need an auto harvest. We still need to study a tree or two and get that going, and some of this twisted plant. That's another thing, but all of those can grow outside of a fence, so I'm not too worried about those quite yet. I want to build our houses over here. It looks like we've got those evil birds. These birds will just tear the hell out of everything. They're the ones killing all of these animals. So if I can kind of block this area off and then use this for the animals, there's a lot of animals here that I can tame. We might have to wait till the next season to be able to get them because, you know, building time and birds, but let's see what we can do. We're going to plan some houses. Let's just do some straight rooms. We'll do them out of wood. And how tall do we want these? Let's set this about... Yeah, like... see, I don't want it too tall like that, but I want it ground level either. Let's put it about here. That feels good. Yeah. So these guys like 4x5 rooms. That is their ideal. So, how do we want to build this? I realized partway through building, I have planks. As an early access adopter, this is kind of a bonus that we got. Look at that. Nito torpedo. So, changed my mind. We're going to use these instead. So, back in just a tick. Okay, so here's what I came up with. 6 5x4 rooms right there. Little walkway between them. This I'm going to wall in. This is going to end up being one giant house. You can see where the roofs are right now. But I'm going to try to build some roofs over this and enclose all of that in when this is over. Just saving on materials and time right now to make sure that they get the damn rooms. We are also going to try to hopefully get this cloth blossom out. I'm going to run up to where we found the other, if I can find it here in a second, and see if I can harvest what was there, because we need to start building beds very soon. And it's either that or that purple stuff that we haven't researched yet. So I'm going to get both of those things happening, and we'll see if they can build this before they go all nuts on Kana. Hope they don't just murder or sleep or something. So see you guys when they've chopped this down a little bit and built that up a little bit. Okay, so closing in on the end of day 9, they're finishing up these rooms, which is awesome. We've got a little bit of cloth there, so that works. And I've also researched this, so we can go ahead and harvest that up, and that'll let us finish up at least some bedding. We also need to throw some lights in. However, we ran across a slight detour in plans. This is already 85% grown. Pretty soon that's going to be harvestable. We really don't want to start mixing and matching over here in case we got to tear down. So, the cook stove is here right now. This is going to be our closest point of entry. So let's build another room. Probably have to cut more trees to pull this off. Let's put a big old room covering at least those. Why not? Terrain is too rough to... Okay. So it won't go past that. Alright. Well, how long will you go? You'll go that long, though. Okay, great. How about that? Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so we will build a room there. Oh, I don't like these stairs where they're at now. There's nothing much we can do about that. Okay, now this is where we're gonna build our kitchen and dining area. Somewhere over here. Some storage over here. And then, this needs a quick exit. Can we build stairs? Let's see, housing. Stairs. Yes, we can. Wow, those are gonna be long stairs. That's okay. That is okay. I guess we will do that. See, that's where our food is. Goodness gracious. We really... I'd prefer it to go this way, but I think these stairs are going to block it. Yeah, sure are. Okay, well... Let's do it that way. That'll be their way. That's awful. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let me rethink this, and I'll be back to you in just a second. Okay, so this is not quite as efficient, but it is much more aesthetic. So, hell with it, I'm going with it. This is going to be our, kind of our workshop, kitchen, dining, whatever. This is going to be storage. This is the alternate way into the storage, and then the food can come from there into here. It's a little bit of a walk, but you know what? It just looks better, especially once I seal this all up. It's just going to look better, so we're going with that. I'm not sure there's going to be enough wood. They might be back on chopping duty. Yeah. Oh, God. 2,000 wood shy. You know, I thought big. I planned big. Live with the consequences. So I'm going to be chopping a whole bunch more trees, it looks like. We're going to set a whole bunch of these to go. And these guys are going to be busy for a while. So I think I'm going to call the episode here. Thank you very much for joining. I'm not sure how this will time, so I don't know how long it will be. But please make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, because I will be back with more once these guys have built up and made this place nice and pretty. I have a lot more of this game to show you. So thanks for joining, and I'll talk to you soon.